वेलकम टू द सपना झूम स्क्रीन चॅनल. डिअर फ्रेंड्स, आज आपण 8th स्टँडर्ड सायन्सचा 16 चॅप्टर रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाईटची एक्सरसाइज चेक करणार आहोत. ओके, तर बघूया आपला फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन काय. फिल इन द ब्लँक्स. द perpendicular to the mirror at the point of incidence is called the normal. The reflection of light from a wooden surface is irregular reflection. The working of kaleidoscope is based on the properties of reflection of light. Question 2. Draw a figure describing the following. Okay, the reflecting surface of two mirrors. Okay, make an angle of 90 degree with each other. If ray incident on one mirror has an angle of incidence of 30 degree, I draw the ray reflected from the second mirror. What will be its angle of reflection? So this is the figure. Okay, so here is the point of incidence. The angle is 30 degree. Okay, so at the point O2 the angle is 60 degree. How will you explain the statement, we cannot see the object in the dark room? In a room that is completely dark, no light falls on the objects. Hence, no light enters our eye. Hence, there is no sensation of vision, that is, we cannot see the objects. Question 4. Explain the difference between regular and irregular reflection of light. For regular reflection of light, the angle of incidence as well as the angle of reflection are the same for all parallel rays of light incident on the plane and smooth surface. Hence, the reflected rays are also parallel to one another. For irregular reflection of light, the angles of the incidence for parallel rays of light incident on the rough surface are not equal, and hence the angles of reflection are also not equal. Hence, the reflected rays are not parallel to one another and spread over a large surface. Okay, draw a figure showing the following. Okay, so we need to draw one figure where we have to show incident ray, normal ray, angle of incidence, angle of reflection, point of incidence, and reflected rays. So this is the figure. So you can see incident ray, angle of incidence, normal, angle of reflection, reflected ray, point of incidence. Okay, so you draw this diagram neatly. Question 6. Study the following incident. Okay, Swara and Ash were looking in a water-filled vessel. They could see the images clearly in the still water. At that instant, Yash threw a stone in the water. Now their images were blurred. Swara could not understand the reason for the blurring of the images. Explain the reason for blurring of the images to Swara by answering the following questions. Okay, so the first question. Is there a relation between the reflection of light and the blurring of the images? So the answer is yes. Which type of reflection of light can you notice from this? The regular reflection of light when light is incident on the still water, and irregular reflection of light when light is incident on the water as ripples are produced on its surface when a stone is thrown in the water. Still water behaves as a plane and smooth surface, while oscillating water behaves as a rough surface. Question 3. Are the laws of reflection followed in these types of reflection? So yes. Question 7. Solve the following examples. If the angles between the plane mirror and the incident ray is 40 degree, what are the angles of incidence and reflection? Okay, so the angle between the plane mirror and the incident ray is 40 degree. Therefore, the angle of incidence, the I, is equal to the angle made by the incident ray with the normal to the plane mirror. Okay, so the normal plane mirror angle is 90 degree. So minus 40 degree is equal to 50 degree. Okay, so the angle of reflection is equal to angle of incidence is equal to 50 degree. Now question B. If the angle between the mirror and the reflected ray is 23 degree, what is the angle of incidence of the incident ray? So the angle between the mirror and the reflected ray is 23 degree. Therefore, the angle of reflection is equal to the angle made by the reflected rays with the normal to the plane mirror is equal to 90 degree minus 23 degree, that is 67 degree. So the angle of incidence I is equal to angle of reflection R is equal to 67 degree. Now the project: Apollo astronauts who stepped on the moon have kept some large mirrors there. Collect the information about how the distance to the moon is measured using these. Dear friends, if you like our video, you can donate us anything whatever you want by scanning this code. Okay, thank you very much.